Hello everyone, Sabaki here and welcome back to Bellwright. In the last episode we waged an absolute war against the bandit encampments of the surrounding area, taking out 3, but now the threat of retaliation has subsided, the patrol threat has also been eliminated in this whole region, so now is the time to expand, grow our knowledge and begin our push into the industrial era, or, mining copper and tin. Something mankind has been doing for thousands of years, but now it's our turn. So let's go. Okay, let's start off as we always do by heading to the research desk and figuring out something to learn. And this is something I did not do enough of last episode, and I read the comments, don't worry. So many people were telling me to ABR, always be researching. So let's take a look. What's a good get? It's winter tomorrow, which I just learned from the things. So I saw down here, yeah, the trapper's camp. Sounds like something we need just to get a bit of, I probably should have unlocked this really long time ago. We need a passive income of meat, and by passive I mean anything that's not me, essentially. Now from what I understand, this is only going to collect bunnies that we have caught in traps. It's not going to go after the larger game like deers or wolves or boars or anything like that. That's a tier 2 tech. But it's going to be helpful, to have a trickle income of small meats. And the way I look at it, you're trading 1 raw berry or something for a couple pieces of meat and some pelts. So this is an easy peasy, easy bloody peasy trade. So we'll put those traps down in a second. Another thing I want to get jump started on today is industry, most importantly the mining industry, some form of mining. So let's come over to the workbench, and somewhere in here will be the pickaxes we learned. Yes, and I also want to do some fishing rods. That'll be sort of like on the tail end of things if we have time, but I've been told repeatedly to start fishing and making some fish-based meals because it gives experience or something. Well, that sounds amazing. So that'll be something we do after we get some mining going. So as for quantity, I still have no idea what the quantity we should be doing is, but since these will eventually probably become some sort of outpost, we'll do 3. That way we have some spares. But that sounds smart, right? Probably. And I know just where I want this little mining excursion to be at, but we'll do that later. We need the pickaxes first. Next, another thing that I've been told, again, repeatedly to do, is build a campfire with a cauldron, which is going to be the powerhouse behind feeding our villagers just those amazing meals, which we saw in the last episode, give some really good buffs, actually. Also, it's not lost on me that we needed a copper nugget to learn, but a tin ingot to build. But okay, sure thing. Alright, so let's start with the 1. We're eventually going to have more, because I think it's better to have more than 1 cooking cauldron, because you want to make 1 meal using 1 type of meat, 1 meal using another type of meat, 1 meal using, a 3rd type of meat, or, just a vegetable soup altogether, rather than having 1 pot make multiple recipes. But we'll start with the 1. We're a small village, and I don't really have the manpower or the resources to run multiple stations right now, I don't think. Which is why I'm getting rid of our old stations. They're getting in the way, and I do want to stop using them. Unless we have a quest to actually make something from them, we'll just rebuild them. But for now, I'd rather the resources, I'd rather the space. Well, that is some good timing, and you know what? ABR, guys, always be researching. It's what I always say while reading it out loud in the comments to myself, because I forgot to do it in the episode. I do want the dirt road, but I don't have the mud for that, though I do have a plan on how to get some. We'll tie that in with our first little mining expedition. So instead, let's go down some armor pass. I wouldn't mind getting some better armor. So our fights are going to be getting bigger and bigger as we start getting to the higher level bandit camps and also start getting higher level bandit raids. This studded shirt looks great. It requires 3 strength. What's my strength these days? Strength 2, but I am reading a strength book, so that's going to go up. So yeah, let's start with the studded shirt for myself. It's more important that I survive. And then we'll worry about the archers and everyone else afterwards. Takes 4 straps, though. That kind of sucks. I have 33, which I was happy with, but I can see our strap supply going down. Bugger. Okay, so it looks like our cooking area here is getting its nice little revamp. So while they are busy with that, let's go find somewhere to build this trapper's camp. And we're going to put it in the woods. You know, it's not rocket science. It's rabbit science. Okay, this area here looks nice and tucked away behind all the trees. Probably not for long if we're just going to be tearing them all down. But I don't know if that actually, it probably does influence the amount of bunnies that spawn. But for now, we got some trees, we got some rabbits nearby, some traps nearby, and this is going to be good. So let's just grab a couple berries, or a couple handful of berries, I like to think of it, and we'll put down the 2 traps that we have, arm them, and then once the trapper is up and running, this whole system should be automated, and all we have to do is add more traps. Our trapper won't place traps, but they will replace traps and automatically arm and harvest them. Holy potato, our flax is just pouring in. Isidore over at the farm doing good stuff. He is not being a pessimist today. He is definitely enjoying life, enjoying his job, and I am enjoying the fruits of his labor, or the flax of his labor. And there's pickaxe number 1. Oh, I feel like we're finally getting to the game where you can just start feeling that progression kick in, that higher gear starting. There's the studded shirt, just proving my point. We are ramping up something awesome right now. And again, ABR. Always bloody research, Bucky. ABRB. Yeah, it's a new one. Okay, let's help out our archers, or those with a lower strength, by doing the thick reinforced jacket. That'll be very helpful for them. That takes 3 straps. Oh, my straps. My beautiful straps. There's our thick reinforced jacket, and there's a trader. There's a merchant. Let's go grab them, see if they are selling straps. I need some more. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Thank you very much. That was lucky. 3 straps. That's a good get. I need to start selling stuff too. Let's see, an apple. That has a 20% skill XP gain buff, by the way. Didn't know that. Can I make apple trees, or is it just loot? Inquiring minds need to know. But okay, campfire with the cauldron. Structure priority 1. Always want to have some food ready. Now let's take a look at what we can make. So here's meat stew. Nutrition duration, 6 hour. Buff length. Then we got health bonus, stamina bonus, all that good stuff over here. There's 3 versions of it too, which use the different sizes of meat. And each size meat you use gives a different amount of stew back. So if you use a small piece of meat, you get 2. Medium 3, large 4. That's really cool. I like the way that's all set up. And then fish stew, which is the one I've been told to do, and I can see why immediately. A 30% productivity increase and a 20% skill XP gain as well. That's pretty good. You need a fish fillet, some garlic, which we have, and water, which we will build more of, I guess. So absolutely, we're going to be diving into fishing later. And other things we can make are fine stews. That improves our combat attributes. Also lasts 8 hours, uses garlic and mushroom this time, so a little bit more complicated, but the rewards, the buffs, definitely make up for that. So let's start off with some meat stews, and I do know that I'm supposed to build more than 1 campfire with a cauldron, so that one of these stations makes 1 specific type of meat each. I don't have the manpower for that. Maybe I don't have the resources either, so we'll just put them in like this for now, and we will eventually expand to have a nice, much bigger, much more organized cooking area. Okay, I'll just have to let that run to see if what I did works. If it doesn't, we'll make some tweaks, or you guys will call out in the comments what I did wrong, and I'll make some tweaks. Either way, I'm probably going to tweak it, aren't I? There you are, Trapper's Camp. Does that mean it's been built? I don't know. Let's go ahead and change Helga to have an animal handling priority of 1. That is going to be good. She's better than Mr. Netterby, actually. She was a good choice. Mr. Netterby was already stretched a bit too thin. And her backup job can be harvesting, since she is also a fantastic harvester. And I think that's the right way round, because she's going to finish, collecting the carcasses and setting the traps way faster than she's going to finish, capping out 100 of all the types of things that I've asked to be gathered. So I think that's the smart way round to put it. Helga, you missed one. Why aren't you gathering my rabbits? All right, water source here. That's going to be for the cooking pot. I hope the farmer doesn't walk all the way over here for water. But we'll see. We'll have to see. I need mud for this too. So it's about time I get going to the mines and the mud area. Only one of the 3 picks though. Where are the other 2? I need at least 2 because I want to take my porters with me so that they can go ahead and start mining while I'm getting the mud. That was my plan. That was my big brain plan to get a head start. Oh, that's a little bit of a setback, Mr. Netterby. Why aren't you crafting for me? See, I told you, he's spread a bit thin. Oh, well, there's nothing else for it. Let's spread them a little bit thinner by doing another research task. ABR, I promised myself I would do it. Frontiersman's helm seems like a good get. We need to improve our headgear. All right, we can't go to the mine just yet, so let's put these back. And what am I going to do with myself now? What should I do? Think, Bucky. Think. I'm gonna go hand some quests in. That's really the best use of my time. I don't want to take one miner out to the mine. I'd rather, you know, double porter that. And everyone's sort of like busy right now, so I can just hand in some quests. Whoops, I think I just took a screenshot. Yeah, hand in some quests, get some renown, get some friendship values up. Ooh, now the trapper's camp is done, and Mr. Netterby's bloody doing that, not making my bloody pickaxes. Hey, Ferdinand, I'm off to Herondine. I missed you already. So the reason I've come to Herondine again is I got a random quest called the Sigil Herondine. I didn't talk to anyone to get it. It just kind of like, excuse me, appeared out of nowhere. So let's go chat with Amelie and first of all ask her very politely to get out of my head and stop using her psychic powers, and then secondly, ask what it is she wants exactly.
A little birdie told me Oscar wanted to speak to you. He said it was something to do with the information you were looking for.
I'll go now. Who's Oscar? Oh, he's the bookseller. I know Oscar. I know him as the bookseller, though. Oscar, how's it going?
You know the merchant Kettle Simmond, correct?
I do know Kettle.
Well, he mentioned a customer that came to him a few moons ago, trying to offload a rather fine cloak. The cloak was emblazoned with a strange sigil. I believe it may be the very same one you're looking for.
Ooh, twist. Thanks for the tip, Oscar. And there's our helmet. ABR is absolutely working out today. I hope you guys are proud of me. Oh, that's pretty cool. Bit on the scary side, though. Reinforced tunic. That looks really nice. Oh, 5 straps. No, this is getting expensive. I can't do that one, though, because one of my quests is to hand in 8 pelts, and I keep using them in my research, so I need 2 more pelts. Let's just go with this one. Rugged coif, cough, coof, keef, kaif. This thing, hat. There we go. One of those was bound to be correct. Also, we got another one of those random quests. Voting Truth and Power. Ansel Wilmot says I'm allowed to vote in the Bradford Elder election. I don't know who that is. I don't know where Bradford is. Nope, we'll do that another time. That's why I'm doing this one, trying to figure out what the heck's going on all of a sudden.
A strange man came in, face covered, slightly out of breath, carrying a very finely made cloak. Anyway, there was a sigil on the cloak, and I'd never seen it before. Oscar told me about the one you're looking for, and it sounded like the one on the cloak.
Can I see the cloak? I bet you he doesn't have it.
Well, that's where the story gets even stranger. A few nights after I bought the cloak, 2 brigands came in asking about it. They slapped a big bag of gold on the table, and I gave them the cloak.
And I assume you don't know who these brigands were, or where I can find them.
Unfortunately not. But I hope my story at least gave you something to work with.
It's been a complete waste of time. Thank you for your help, Kettle. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It was a complete waste of time. I've learned nothing of value. Let's see. What have you got in stock? Oh, you sell simple arrows for 50 gold today? No, I'm not going to do that. I will buy another quiver, though. I do like to buy the quivers where I see them. All right, lots of quests that I can pick up in Herondine. Not today, excuse me. Not going to do that. actually. Mona.
What brings you to my coop today?
Can I buy a dog? Do you have to feed dogs? Quirky, bye. Where's... I got a dog. Where's the dog? I thought, where's the dog? Quirky! Quirky! Quirky. Quirky's behind me. Are you Quirky? No, you're tougher. You're the other one. Quirky! I have a dog! I have a dog! I'm assuming I don't have to feed the cats and dogs the same way I have to feed... Good dog. The chicks and things. Follow me. Yeah, let's go home. You better be nice to Ferdinand. Ah, I got a dog. That's the best day ever. It's the best day ever. Okay. Okay. Alright, so me and Quirky, we're going to take a walk across the meadow, go back home, grab some wood so that they can finish off my bloody pickaxes, and then we'll probably hit that mining node tomorrow. And I want to put the groundwork down for a nice outpost. But I think it's winter tomorrow, so I don't really know what that means. I think it lasts longer this time. Quirky likes the rain. Oh my gosh, there's rainbows in this game? That's nice attention to detail. Alright, what time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. I have 23 wood that I got from my little journey home with Quirky. So let's throw you away. Probably don't have the room. Of course I don't have the room. I'll just throw them in here. That's fine. There we go. And Helga is crafting now. What are you working on? Okay, she's working on the simple pickaxe. Very well. We'll wait for that to craft, and I can take my guys out in the night. That's not going to be a problem. Let's get rid of you, and I'll put the quiver in there for now. Alright, so let's grab a shovel and a pickaxe. And as soon as she's done, we'll grab a pickaxe. Perfect. Alright. Where's my porter people? A little delayed on when I wanted to head out, but we have our porter people. They have their pickaxes, so let's go out and get some tin. I'll start with the tin because my plan is to make an outpost near the iron mine. Not iron mine, I meant copper mine. We're not at the iron stage yet, so we can automate that one. But the tin, we could probably automate that too, using the copper mine location, but it's just going to be faster. I'd rather have some upfront tin. I need it for some research. I need it for some more cooking pots too. So this is good for now. Oh, Quirky's still following me. He's a good dog. All right. I hope this works the same way as River reads. Oh, brilliant. Saves way more time than getting a whole outpost going. And while they do that, I will do the mud. It would be great if Quirky could help dig some holes too. Good God, that worried me. Okay, so here's last night's hunting haul. 3 wolves, 2 deer, an accidental fox because it jumped out of the bushes and scared me, and a boar that I tried to take on, and it got onto a bridge and it got a little bit hairy for a second or two, but I did come out victorious. So I have Helga selected. Helga is our new animal handler, so she can handle the skinning. It looks like she's going off to do the animals in the traps, which is part of her job anyway, so I can dismiss you. Really productive night last night. We got lots of ore before I sent those guys to bed, And apparently we're making some meat stews now, although I don't know where it is. I assume it's already been eaten. Is there a way to tell my guys not to eat certain types of food? I wouldn't mind having some, you know, put aside for my warriors to make sure that they get the combat food and I get the best food, you know?
The village is looking better and better.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, how's our ABR going over here? Dirt road?
Mind the mud on the path.
That's the goal here. After this, I wouldn't mind having the compost pile to help out with farming. We are going to need some reeds, so of course we're back to the bloody lake with our porter people. That's also going to be part of the upcoming outpost. Some automated reed gathering, I think. Chop chop. Alright, let's... maybe there's some reeds on that side he can get. Where's some on this side? Harvest river reed. There we go. And he got the message too. Yeah, okay, perfect. They'll deal with that. Let's go have a chat with... I forgot his name. Oh, he's still got the wolves nearby. Ow, that was too low. Better. Oh, there's 3. Oh, bugger. Oh, you made me jump. Ow. Oh, this isn't great. Where's the third one? Where'd he go? Ah! Oh, wait. Why are you going that way? They can handle it. That was alarming. I didn't see the third one. I saw 2. I thought I would be able to pick one off and then get the other one after. But you know what? 3 wolves, that's more pelts, that's more meat, that's more food for winter, which, you know, is definitely doesn't look like winter. Looks like a beautiful summer's day. So what do you think? I think I maybe might build another signpost here. That way I can just fast travel and then every day sell this guy. Well, actually, let's check to see if he's the right one first.
I'm a professional in crafting weapons and armor of the highest quality.
And yet doesn't sell weapons or armor of any quality. A buy strap. Are you the... Oh, you are the simple cord guy. Oh, and you'll buy 14. I only brought 10. That was an easy 100 gold. Yeah, I think it might be worth it to put a little signpost out here. You done already, Lucas?
Anything you command.
Lucas is on the ball. Good job, Lucas. You can go get some more for me. There we go. All right, let's quickly build you and modify it. What was he? He was the exiled... No, he wasn't. He was the exiled... Oh, you know what? I can't remember. He's the cord buyer. Right, I don't know if I had the bag space, so the good thing about the sign is this was such a good idea. Everyone was telling me to do this, but I can come in here, I can open my little chest, and I can... no, it's full. Well, it was almost a good idea. Just drop them there. That'll work. I wonder what goes through their mind, seeing me disappear into nowhere and then 5 seconds later reappear. It must be. Maybe that's why they're kind of like just trying to change the subject. Oh, you just disappeared and rematerialized. What are those dots in the sky? Let's just talk about anything other than the fact that I continually disappear and reappear. Couple more wolves to help us get through the winter. Nice, nice. We honestly probably have way more meat than we're going to eat. I haven't been over here before. There's the river and... Is that another lake? I have no idea what's up here. Let's go. I want to just do a bit of exploring. Is there a... Maybe there's another mine out here. Or a nicer place for an outpost. Companion Luke is getting hungry. Yeah, well, we'll be going home soon, buddy. It's fine. Oh, there is? Oh, there's a copper mine? And a waterfall? Aw. This would be a lovely area for an outpost. And another wolf. There's no road out here, though, so how do you get an outpost out here if there's no road? Oh, gosh, there's a lot of wolves over here, too. I don't know if an outpost is going to be particularly safe right away. How do I do it if there's no road, though, out here for fast travel? I don't know enough about outposts to know. I want to set up here. It's so pretty. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. This is a lovely area, though. Beautiful little cliff size, nice waterfall, beautiful sounds of nature and wolves at your heels.
Without food, my strength fails me.
Oh, you're fine. We're going home now. We're going home. I'll find you some berries on the way. How about that? All right, here's something I learned from the episode where I killed all those bandit camps. I was told to right click. Okay. I right click and I tell them to go home and they run, or in the case of you, kind of like, I don't even know, is that like a fast saunter? Which is faster than dismissing them. So thanks again for that tip. And I can just do that because I'm smarter. Ooh. More traders, more straps. Hey.
Need
Hello.
some? Check my trade.
Yes. I feel like they're getting more expensive though. Sometimes they were 75 and then they were 80 and now they're 85. Did they get more expensive? Definitely feels like they do. Okay, oh my gosh, I have 6 wolves and actually we have 8. Somebody else has more. An armored cat. That looks hilarious. No, I wanted the compost pile. That's why I went and got the reeds. Compost pile. There we go. Although that's going to be completely useless during... Well, no, we'll make the compost during the winter, right? It's just an absolute massacre. How many is that? That's 2, 4... 7 wolves. I need Helga again. Helga? Helga? All right, can you sort these ones out, please? Your animal handling skill must be skyrocketing. All right, we have so much meat now. Let's just put down another cauldron. Campfire with a cauldron. It's just the resources, we're drowning in them. Well, actually, maybe not the vegetable side, the sage side, but, you know, the meat side for sure. And I'll try and do that setup off screen. I'll try and set it up where, you know, one cooking pot is making 1 or 2 things, whereas the other one is making another couple things, just to help things, you know, run a bit more efficiently. To keep myself busy, I want to make that fishing outpost, or at least get started on it. So, fishing camp, 8 logs, 16 sticks, 11 flax. All right, let's see what I can... Helga? Oh, thanks. Sorry. You get back to work. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's see what we can grab log-wise. The less I have to cut down myself, the better. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3. That's really all I can take with me.
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
Those dots in the sky, each one represents a dime. One of the villagers has asked me a stupid question. And this is where I've decided to do it. And, you know, it's kind of good that we're not going to populate it straight away. But I figured this is a good place because we can have a mining camp here to get the copper. Fish are right here. Also, it's by a bridge and bridges are cool. The downside is this is where I fought the boar. Compost pile done. So, does the boar respawn if I'm living here? And how does that affect my people that'll be living out here? Let me know. Let me know if this is a terrible idea, but for now I think it's a fantastic idea and I'm going to go ahead and do it. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. So we'll put the fishing camp on this side. There we go. That's going to look lovely. It's going to look absolutely marvelous. Well, everyone went to bed. It's 8:15, or it's 8:45. So I'm going to break my little rule of not being the one to hit the little white dots, but I really wanted this up this episode, so I'm going to be doing it myself. This is exciting though. Oh, raid threat 90%. Yeah, we've been doing a lot today. Getting a lot of stuff done. A lot of research, a lot of resources. Where are these dots? These dots don't make sense. And almost there. A couple more over here. Brilliant. Absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. I've gone ahead and switched the settlement. Create new outpost. And I decided on a name for this. We're going with COPPERFISH CREEK, because I think it sounds awesome. All right, let's try out. How do you fish? This episode's going on a little bit longer than I wanted because I need to learn how to fish. And we throw. Oh, you didn't need to throw it that hard. All right, waiting for a bite. Waiting for a bite. Where's my bite? Hello? Fish. Are they sleeping? There it is. Oh, what the heck? Pull the hook. Pull when the hook's in the yellow area? Ah! Oh, it keeps moving. Oh, missed. No! Oh! Oh, my first fish! I got a fish! Crimson dart fish. Oh, that's so fun. Let's try the lake now. Oh, that's a mini game. I wasn't expecting that. I'll pay more attention in a second. Let's go to the lake, although I can't really see where the lake begins. There we go. I don't... No, that was a piece of wood. Terrible idea, by the way, wading into a lake in a blizzard at winter. At night. There we go. Lake fishing in winter. Nothing ever went wrong doing that. Let's see what we catch in the lake. I'll just go for the one that, you know, gives the most meat. So waiting for a bite, level 2. Wait, I leveled up already? Oh. Oh, this is different now. Oh, I gotta hold it in here. Ah! Oh, are they different mini games? Oh, I see the little fish at the bottom is getting further to the end. Okay, what are you? What are you? Oh, you look... What are you? Are you bigger? Oh, no, that's a crimson dartfish again. I'm level 3. I don't know what that means. Is that my level? Am I level 3 in fishing? Hold. Okay, so this is... Ugh. Oh, you just got to tap. Oh, fair enough. I can do that. Tappy tap, 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 tap. Ugh. This is so much fun. I'm not really a fan of the wiggling sound, though. Oh, 0.6 kilograms. Level 4. How am I leveling this so fast? But things like strength and everything takes for ages. 0.73. Whoa, we're getting bigger and bigger. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm probably going to run out of bait, though. Crimson dartfish again. 0.75. Level 6. What does the levels mean? Ooh, hold the phone. You look much different. Striped shadowtail. It does change. Is that what the level means then? You kind of like, you have to get a certain amount of small fish before you get a big fish to bite. That's interesting. Something I'm going to be excited to learn about from reading your comments, because you guys are better than me. I gotta finish this episode. It's been fishing for hours. I really enjoy it. We're back to crimson dartfish. And another striped shadowtail. Okay, I give up. I don't know what it means. Anyway, that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed your time here, please consider grabbing a sub, dropping a like, or leaving a comment. Absolutely happy with the progress made today. The beginnings of an outpost, and we will expand it in the coming episodes with a forager for reeds, a mine for some copper, everything else that we need. Fish finally being caught, which we can use to make fish stew, something that a lot of people have been telling me to prioritize. So we are going to be moving forward with a lot more nutrition based. I don't know. We have the fish. What more can I say? Cheerio.